Alright, so I think I might have accidentally found the biggest loophole in my entire school. And it was literally all an accident, and I didn't mean for it at all. If you're not familiar, schools in like the UK, at least I think all of them, have banned like phones being used, right? Type of stuff where if they see it, they take it. Just that. Most people just went, hold on, no more phones. Or just get theirs taken away because they can't listen. I saw it and went, they banned phones. They didn't ban everything. That's the important part. They didn't ban everything. If you're watching this, you probably know of the yonder pouches, like people are using nowadays. If you don't, there's probably an image on the screen. I don't know if it depends if I'm lazy or not. At the start of the day, a teacher uses like a magnet to lock a pouch, and at the end, they open it. It's simple on paper, but it's so easy to bypass. There's like so many guides on how you just break that shit open. Everyone like had their eyes towards the pouch because we had an assembly about it. Everyone was like, dude, I can break this so easily. Like they could destroy it or whatever. But me, I thought like it was a phone pouch specifically. It's like not a pouch for everything, once again. So I'm just sitting there one day, doing nothing, because like school starts 10 minutes from now, right? It was probably some random Tuesday or some shit. I look at my desk, and I just see a bunch of old consoles I've had there for a long time. Like, I don't know how long, because it's so dusty. It's still dusty right now. There's stuff like a Game Boy Advance, DS Lites, PSPs, like the whole shebang. I think you can see where I'm going. You know, it doesn't take, like... you don't need some like sign language to know where I'm going. Sign language? Why would you need... Whatever. I took one of the DS Lites, you know, I just took that shit. Come with me. Started searching, because it's not exactly every day that you have a DS game lying around. Unless if you're like a collector, but I'm not. So, with 5 minutes-ish before school, I opened a box, find a game. You'd think, right, for it to be around for 20 years, it had to be a really good game that you didn't want to throw out. No offense to the people who like the game or anything, but I found fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, this of all things. I thought I would have gotten something like, I don't even know what I was hoping for, but not this! So I just stroll up into school, holding the DS, trying to figure out how I play Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I have never played Yu-Gi-Oh! Before. My friend sees me and they just go, what are you doing, bro? Are you stupid? They will just confiscate it. And then they immediately tried to make me go to a teacher and say something like, do you think I can play on this? Thinking like they would just take it away instantly. And instead of, you know, being smart, just saying, no, I'd rather not. I followed through. I just went, like, I actually did it. So, in shooter time, which is like 30 minutes before the actual lessons start, right? I went up to the teacher and went, you mind if I just go on my DS for 5 minutes? I thought that they were just gonna confiscate it right there then, you know. But as you can tell, I'm talking in past tense. So they just straight up said that, I don't know why they did this, but they just went, yeah, sure, you can do it. But only for like 5 minutes? What? Why? What? My school probably spent like 30,000 on these pouches just for a DS to just break the rules easily. Ah, well, it could have just been beginner's luck, right? The first time, you know. Wrong. I went straight to the head teacher's office and asked him if I could use it. Like, could I use it? And they just went, there's no rules against it, so, you know. Why not? Huh? What? Doesn't this just break the entire, like, pouch? So all of my friends were sitting there. They still had their phones at the time because the pouches weren't, like, rolled out yet, but they were going to be. I was just chilling on the grass, playing Yu-Gi-Oh! On a hot pink DS. Don't ask why pink was there. It's a funny color to have on a DS. That's where I thought it would end, right? It's just me on a DS, doing whatever I want. But then one of my friends came up to me and just like at the end of break and just goes, dude, tomorrow I'm bringing in my PSP. And then a whole day later, right, same like break time, this guy just pulls out a DS next to me, opens like a case and has a little Big Planet, like the disc and Gran Turismo just there, and he just starts playing shit. He has a good taste in games. That's good games. There were several times where like a bunch of people just came over and just watched us play. I don't know why. They thought it was like some kind of movie or some shit. They were just watching a movie. Then even more of my friends started joining in. And, you know, seeing a bunch of people come over, it kind of makes sense to take advantage of it, right? There's just a bunch of people. Why not? My friend was going to bring in a DS as well, you know, so we could play games together. So I told him, hey man, you might as well go to the shop and buy a Mario Kart DS. And if you know anything about these, if one person has a game, there's like a thing where you can, I think it's called DS Download Play, where if one person has the cartridge and it's like a multiplayer sort of thing, everyone can hop on. Anyone who's in like a 30-foot radius, or like 10, 30 foot, what about that? So we were just sitting like kings, thinking tomorrow this guy's gonna bring in Mario Kart on the DS, because he straight up said, oh yeah, I will do it tomorrow. And then, you know, I thought it'd be funny. I wanted to test my luck. So I went to every single lesson asking if I could play on my DS for 5 minutes. Only 5 minutes. I said it nicely so they didn't confiscate it. Yeah, they all said no. Yeah, no luck. I mean, did you actually think every single teacher was gonna go, oh yeah, well, yeah, sure, why not? Sadly, the guy who was gonna get Mario Kart, like at this point in time, as of me like recording this, they still don't have it. But they said in a week, I think? I don't know, I'll ask him tomorrow. Shit, it's a Friday while recording this. Maybe I won't ask him tomorrow. And then I realized, right, this school band, literally, I came home some random day, you know, the day after, just relaxing on my bed, and I realized they had banned everything. Smartwatches, phones, you name it, they took it away. But they forgot the most simplest of things. An old console from early 2000s. Is the DS from early 2000s? Side tangent. While recording this, look at this up. Is the DS Lite from early 2000s? 2006. Oh wait, what? Not from the early 2000s. Does that not? What? That's like early 2000s, is it not? I swear that's early 2000s. Man, Microsoft Edge is tripping. Anyways, right, back on, I didn't break any rules, I didn't bend any rules, I didn't even exploit any. All I did, pull up one day with a device so old that the teacher's brains were either hot-wired to nostalgia, so they went, dude, that's actually pretty cool, I won't lie, you should, like, keep playing that, that's cool, keep going. Or they just didn't even register it as a piece of technology and just thought I was holding a pink brick. I mean, that's what most thought. Or they thought it was like a phone or something. But one of the teachers that thought like it got so much nostalgia was, he was so chill. There was a time, like, I think it was a computing lesson, which I think you can see why he's chill. He's a computing teacher, right? We had a 30-minute chat just talking about old consoles. Like, dude, what the hell? And then literally the lesson afterward of having that 30-minute talk, I'm just chilling on the field playing Yu-Gi-Oh because that's all I have. And then some teacher came over, was about to have it confiscated, and then two of my friends jump in and go, doesn't have internet. Why can you confiscate this? It doesn't have a camera. Why do you... this shouldn't be confiscatable. Is that a word? Is confiscatable a word? Another side tangent. It's confiscates. How do I spell confis? How do? Okay, it's a world. I'm so good. Yes, confiscatable is a word. Okay, so, anyways, right? They they didn't think it would be confiscatable. It doesn't have a camera. It doesn't have internet. And then the teacher that wanted to take it just gave up. They just walked away. Actual lifesaver. Like the two of them, bro. If I wasn't like chilling, if I actually tried to lock in, maybe I could have saved myself. But these guys locked in and saved my ass. And I just walked home that day. Realized this was one of their most high costing changes the entire school has made since I've came here. And I've just found the easiest loophole, which required absolutely no money at all to do. If anyone has like these yonder pouches at their school, I feel so bad for you. But also, like, you know what you need to do? If you have an old device like a Game Boy or anything like that, like that's actually fun, and you have a game for it, give it a shot, bro. You don't know what will happen. You know, it's funny. You'll never know till you try it. So yeah, I think that's this entire video. It's not a long one, like a long regular video, because that Blocktails one really hurt my voice. And if you haven't seen that, please watch it. I think that's about where I'll leave this off. Yeah, that's how I accidentally exploited my school's biggest flaw it's ever had. Well, not ever had, it's probably just in my time. I did it all because I thought a DS would be funny to use in school. If you found this like story interesting, cool. Good job. You can get a pat on the back. Like, subscribe, whatever the fuck. I don't know, man. But if you didn't, I don't fucking care, bro. I'm still gonna play Mario Kart in a week's time. Like, you aren't gonna stop me from having fun because you didn't like my video. Anyways, that's it. Bye bye.